Hi guys, welcome to Movie Boner. My name is Frankie Pozos, your hostess with the mostest. Well, in today's episode, I'm going to recap what I did during Comic-Con, San Diego's Comic-Con. And also, I'll be reviewing 3 films. 1, 2, 3. And also, I'll be sharing what I got on New Movie Tuesday. So, welcome to Movie Boner. Check it out. Boom! Alright guys, so I went to San Diego Comic-Con this couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to tell you what happened. I went all 4 days, which is a crazy feat. This was all made possible by my friend George Paez. If you don't know who he is, you need to check him out. He's on YouTube. Type in George Paez. Alright, and he's a funny dude. So, at Comic-Con, basically... At Comic-Con, I waited in lines and millions of lines. It was off. My knees are still messed up. But what did I wait in line for? Well, you know, I always talk about Mondo Tees. You know, the guys that make all those awesome posters. You know, the one like the Avengers poster I showed you, last week. Or how about this Kill Bill one that's right over there? Well, they're an awesome poster company run by, creative officer Justin Ishmael. He's an awesome dude. They were releasing special limited edition posters during Comic-Con that would only be released at Comic-Con. And you had to, but the deal is, we didn't know what they were. So we would have to wait in lines, and see if that's what the poster we wanted. And then they would text us, like, oh, here's what the poster is. And it's like, oh, I really don't want that. So you would just slowly walk out of the line. Or become a poster buddy for somebody that needs it, and then you become a cool person, a cool stand-up dude. So, I got a lot of cool posters, I have to say. One of them, is right behind me. You see that? That is a Dark Knight Rises, Ollie Moss. If you don't know who Ollie Moss is, look him up. I think I pretty much showed you some of his stuff on this channel, but, he's a young guy doing great work. He's a minimalist artist, but he's a great guy. And I have a lot of great stuff. I really like this. If you look at his eyes, the eyes make the bat, for Batman. And some people have some issues with this piece, saying that, like, oh, I don't really see the Christopher Nolan Batman. Really? What is this? I don't understand. This does not represent that. Maybe Batman the Animated Series, but not Christopher Nolan's at all. And it's like, I like it. I feel when I see this, the Christopher Nolan Batman. So... you're wrong, and you can just walk away, buddy, because I got this bad boy, and I really like it a lot, and it's in my room, so there you go. And also, on a side note, they did a special time release of this poster, in which you can get it, like, they released it for, 24 hours. This was a couple weeks ago, so I'm pretty much late telling you this, so if you wanted it, I'm sorry. But they did a time release of this poster, but smaller though, but you can get it for 24 hours, because usually on the website, it sells out like faster than this. See my snapping? Faster than that. It would sell out. So they were going to release for 24 hours, and they released that. Smaller edition, a smaller size, but they sold about, I think 9,000 plus, 9,000, 500 or something like that. Isn't that crazy? In a 24-hour period. They made some moolah there. Anywho, so I got that guy. I got another one. I got another Dark Knight Rises done by the artist Jacques. I don't have that with me right now. I think it's in the other room, and I just don't want to take it down. But if you look it up, Dark Knight Rises Jacques. He's an awesome artist. He was down there, and he signed the poster. Jacques, if you don't know who he is, he did some of the he did all the comic book art for the comic book Losers. You know the film. There was a film called Losers, which maybe you didn't like, but I did. He did the artwork for that comic book. So, yeah, and he also did some Judge Dredd comic books, and then Batman. He's a great artist. When you see his stuff, it's just like, whoa. It's a whoa, Also, I got some other prints. What else did I do in Comic-Con besides the art? You're like, Frank, you're snoozing me. You're snoozing me. I'm snoozing about this art. I don't care. What else did you get? There's so much stuff to do. Well, at Comic-Con, there was some other cool stuff. The movie Django Unchained, the Quentin Tarantino flick? Well, they had this kind of scavenger hunt going on during Comic-Con, in which they would tell you, what was it? There would be like this, wanted man. You get this? That's around Comic-Con, and you have to find him. And when you find him, you have to say, the D is silent. And then he gives you a special limited edition, a special coin. a Django Unchained coin. And then you take this coin and you redeem it for a t-shirt. And I got one of those bad boys right here. Django Unchained t-shirt. Which is pretty cool. We pretty much did this the whole time. How you would find the guy was they would text you a location, like a street, things. And I pretty much know San Diego now, downtown San Diego, which is pretty cool. So we would think, because there was different guys each time, so every time we would get the location, we would go get an extra coin. So like if they didn't have the shirt we want, we would get a coin and then be like, oh, we got an extra coin, so I'm going to go get a different shirt another time so I don't have to get that shirt, because there was all different shirts, right? See, they got this one too. I got this guy. See? It's the horse and then the chains. Get it? Chain, and then it's Unchained! Unchained! Django Unchained. I got another shirt as well, but my mom took it because she's like, I like that one, I'm taking it. And I'm like, oh, whatever, you gotta do what your mom says. You know, them's the rules, you know what I'm saying? So, after the whole Comic-Con event, when they took it all down, right? Took it all taken down, like, you gotta get out of here. Get out of here, kids, get out of here. I was thinking, like, okay, so everyone took the coins and redeemed them for shirts. Well, that means they got a lot of those coins. And so I was just thinking, like, maybe we should head over to the Django Unchained booth and see maybe they have extra coins, maybe they can give them out, maybe they're not, they're going to be like, no, those are our coins, that's property of Sony Pictures, get out of here. But I went down there, me and my friend Joe and George, and we walked in there, and they just had a whole mess of coins there, and no one's grabbing them because people just gave up. Oh, no shirts? All right, bye-bye. And so I'm there like, holy shit, can we have some of these coins? And the guy's like, dude, just take them all, man. I don't care. And so me, Joe, and George, we just grabbed them all. Just kept on grabbing them, and it was so amazing. And I grabbed a lot. Like, well, I mean, I grabbed like a few. I think I grabbed like 12 or 13, but here's these bad boys. Isn't that cool? And it's like, you know, it's like aluminum, I think, because you can really bend these guys, because Joe, I think he bent one of them. But it's my treasure. I got my treasure here. Isn't that cool? And look, it was all free. Free coins. And it say Django Unchained. Django Unchained, and then it says the D is silent. I mean, I know probably a lot of people have touched these. These probably been in the bathrooms. They've probably been up people's butts, probably. But I don't... Jesus, probably. But I got these coins, and they were free, and I'm really happy about that. What else did I do in Comic-Con? Well, there was some other cool free stuff that I missed out on, but then I bought on eBay later, which is pretty much a loser thing to do. But I did it, and I got there's some of these stuff were on sale, like, cheaper. I got it before it was, like, $30 for a pin. I got it, like, when it was, like, you know, like, $3 for a pin, you know? And then, like, t-shirts were, like, $10. I got it before they're, like, $30. I kind of jumped on this deal, the stuff I missed out on, because at Comic-Con, things, they give out free stuff, then it's gone. Free stuff, gone. And so if you miss that window, if you're not there at the right time, it's gone. So here's some stuff I missed out on. And then I got later. I got this Judge Dredd badge. Judge Dredd. For the new movie, Dredd. Isn't that cool? I just think that's really cool. And I missed out on that. They're like, I went up there like, do you have any more badges? And they're like, we have no stinking badges, gringo. And I'm like, well, I'm half Mexican, so that's offensive there, buddy. So I got this guy, and then also I got myself a Superman shirt for the new movie, Man of Steel. Look at that, isn't that cool? Got this guy for like, I think, what was it, $12 on eBay? Now it's going for really expensive, or maybe it's cheap now, and I made a foolish mistake. But dude, it's a very comfortable shirt. It's very smooth, very good. So $10 for this kind of shirt, and it says Man of Steel, and this is like a dark blue and a red, but it's all like different, and it's the symbol for the new movie. I like it, and so I'm really excited about the movie. So I don't think I did a stupid thing by buying this stuff, even though it was free, and I really tried, I could have got it. I think it's worth it. What else did I get? Well, I got some other stuff, but I went to some signings. What do you think I did for signings? Where did I go? Did I get the signing from the True Blood cast? No, I missed that signing because I was waiting in line for that bad boy and other bad boys. What did I do? I went to a signing. You might know this guy. You might know him. This is the voice of Mario. I met the voice of Super Mario, Wario, those little guys, Luigi Wario, I think that's his name. Anyway, this guy is so awesome. As I say, this guy, he has a name. His name. Well, he's the man. He does the voice of Mario, and he's did the voice since Mario 64, I believe. That Super Mario 64. You know, it's not the TV show when Mario's like, "Hey, we got to get some pizza." No, no, no. It's me, Mario. This guy does that. He does it all, and he's really cool. He talked to me, man. I wish I knew his name. So I'm a terrible person. I'll probably put the name down there, but he is so cool. He took photos. He said, like, when he did the voice, I teared up. Like, I was like, oh, I haven't played Mario in so long, but thank you so much for everything you've done. I mean, this guy, he should be knighted, or like a Nobel Peace Prize, or that other one, Medal of Honor. Because if they gave one to Forrest Gump, the voice of Mario, okay, come on. What else? I went to another signing for the cast of Workaholics. If you haven't seen the show, it's on Comedy Central, and I like it a lot. Some people are like, it's a stupid show. You're a stupid idiot, Frank. You should watch other funny stuff. Well, I like this show, and it's funny. It's wacky. It's fun. And they had a signing. And so I went down to the signing. In Comic-Con, they have, like, signings are crazy, man. They're crazy. I went there an hour and a half. My friends didn't want to go. They're like, Frank, I don't care. I don't watch the show. Or, Frank, this show is stupid, so I'm staying home. So I go down there, and I'm like, I'm an hour and a half early. Cool. I'll get a spot, and then I'll get the signing in a bit. Don't worry. It's all cool. No, I'm wrong. I see this huge line, and I'm like, oh, geez, well, a lot of people this first signing. But actually, it's all these people waiting for a lottery for the signing, which is awful. Because the deal is, you get a ticket, you draw a ticket, and if you get that ticket, you go to the sign. If you don't get that ticket, you don't go to the sign. But you can go back on the line. So some people, I went in line. There's a guy that been there like 3 times. He hasn't gotten it. And he's like, God, I haven't gotten it. And I'm like, geez, it's Workaholics. But I'm like, I'll see what I can do. And I saw, like, families, friends, people dressed up as the Workaholics having to get separated. Like, I got the ticket, no! And then it's like, oh, jeez, this is awful, this is terrible. And I'm there like, please, I just want that ticket, please, I just want that ticket. And then I was thinking, is it really worth that, me, like, praying to God for this? And then, the devil inside me is like, yes, it is this! So, I wait in line. And I see the guy in front of me, waited 3 times, not get it, he's gone, and I'm like, oh god, and the line is almost filling up, like already, the area, so a lot of people have already got the ticket, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Frankie, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, I'm gonna draw the ticket that I need. I don't want green, you don't want green, you want white, white, white. So I stick in my hand in there, and I'm like, white, I see white, and it was white, and I got it. I'm like, yes, I got it, yes, yes, yes. And there was no one that knew me around me, so everyone was just like, oh, great job, buddy, great job. And I'm like, yes, I did it, bye-bye. And I get in line, and it's fantastic. So I met them. They were really cool dudes, and they really were really cool. They signed, they talked to me. I talked to them about, like, hey, that episode, or like, when are there going to be more Carl episodes? Or that quote that you said was hilarious. And they humored me. I mean, maybe they were really nice guys, or they humored me, but I felt well. I felt warm inside, Made that little ticker. Warm. But I'll show you the poster I got signed right over here. You missed me? Well, I'm back. Here is the poster that I got signed. If you see right here, it says, Frankie, stay hydrated. And there's Anders, there's Adam, there's Blake, and then I got Carl. Carl signed it because he's the other dude. He's Kyle, actually. His name is Kyle. Don't call him Carl, but I mean, he probably will like that. But they signed it, got a free poster, and I got a frame for it. This is a sweet baby. And they were really cool dudes. So check out Workaholics. It's on Comedy Central, and if you miss it when it's on normal hours, it's on demand. So check that out. Alright, so that was pretty much it. Comic-Con was awesome. Went all 4 days. I have to thank my friend, again, George Paez, who set me up for all 4 days. Just 4 days. And then my friend Joe Jira, who was awesome during that event. And then a bunch of other great people that I met along the way. My friend Aaron and our new friend Ryan. Anyway, and now to the movie reviews. First off, Dark Knight Rises. I saw that film. I showed you my tickets before. And what did I think of it? I liked it a lot. I thought it was fun. Some people were like, Frank, there's a lot of talking. There was a meh. And then I don't agree with the Batman thing. And it was just too meh. And I'm like, I liked it a lot. So you can have your opinion, bud. But I am gonna enjoy my trilogy. Because as a trilogy, this was awesome. You know, I'd put it up there with other great trilogies. I mean, like The Godfather 3 doesn't have a great third one. So I'm gonna shuffle the Dark Knight trilogy right in there because I put it up there. I would have the Godfather trilogy right next to Dark Knight trilogy, you know, and it's up there with Star Wars. I felt this was fun. I mean, it's not a big spectacle. It didn't change anything like Star Wars. I know like that, and I know it didn't like, oh my God, The Godfather. But I enjoyed these films, and it was fun. It felt important. I saw the whole life of Bruce Wayne and everything, and I love Christopher Nolan. I love Christian Bale. Tom Hardy was in it. He was awesome. It was so cool. Anne Hathaway, boom, awesome. Everybody, it was great. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I love the through line. I love the through line of Bruce Wayne having to deal with being Batman. He's falling apart. Everything, you know, he's beaten up and everything. It felt like it was like a Rocky film. And some of my friends are like, "That's stupid. A Rocky film? Come on." But if you know Rocky films, you'll know that this is very similar to a Rocky film. Like the bad guy, Bane, comes in, starts like, "I'm Bane. Hello, I'm Bane," you know? And Batman's like, "I could totally take this guy. I don't think so." Like Rocky and some of the Rocky sequels, "I'll take this guy." And like, you know, Clubber Lang. And what happens to Rocky? Gets his ass handed to him. And what happens to Batman? Gets his ass handed to him. And then he's like, "Oh God, I can't be anything anymore. I'm awful. You know, I can't do it anymore." Yeah. And you know what happens? He gets himself back. He gets stronger. Batman gets stronger. Batman gets thrown in a prison, having to deal with his broken back that's like popping out, and he has to like do it like and then eventually gets it all crunched back in. Gets stronger as Gotham is being destroyed by Bane, and so eventually he has to climb out of the prison and get out. But the only thing is like no one has really escaped the prison. And he's like, "Has Bane escaped the prison?" He's like, I think Bane, yeah. Bane's badass, and it's like. Batman's like, "I gotta be stronger than that." And it's almost like a Rocky film. And he gets out of there, and he's awesome. And what he does? He beats the hell out of Bane. I'm not destroying any other spoilers in it, but there was some spoilers I just gave you there. But, yeah. And it's just like Rocky. Boom, boom, hands it to Clubber Lang. Boom, boom, hands it to Ivan Drago. So, I like Dark Knight Rises. That's my opinion. I might be a dope. You're probably like, "Frank, it's not a good film. Frank, I'm sorry. You're special for something." But I liked it, so that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. What else did I see? I saw The Watch, starring Ben Stiller, Jonah Hill, Vince Vaughn, and this other British chap. I forgot his name. He was in the IT crowd, the IT crowd. He's an up-and-comer. He directs, he writes. He's a hilarious dude. It's also directed by Akiva Schaffer, and it's written by a lot of great dudes. Actually, like Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. They had a writing bit on this film, and some other guy. But the film wasn't that great. It's not awful. I give it like a B out of like A, B, C, and F because I don't go to D. I just go boom right to F. And but that's the problem for me for B. I feel like it didn't hit that point, you know? It didn't have like there was a lot of funny jokes, but it didn't hit that point of like this is a keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like 21 Jump Street. Like, dude, that film hilarious, brilliant. You know, things like that. Or even like I like The Hangover. It hits that point where it's like this. You do that little nod watching this comedy. You're like, I like this. And this movie was funny. I'm not taking away from that, but it just didn't hit that point. Things happen, and because it dealt with aliens, but it didn't deal with them like, you know, we've seen this alien thing before. It didn't hit that Attack the Block, how Attack the Block, like, I like this. They didn't give us that much information about the aliens, but they did, you know, that kind of thing. In this movie, like, they didn't give us that much information, but they gave us a lot of information, but things that didn't gel, like, oh, this should be this, no, you know, so there were some issues there. But how I felt with the movie, I felt like this movie could have been, like, an amazing, like, pilot for a TV show. Like, it set up all the characters, and then more aliens and other crazy things can happen in this town, and that would have been great, and that's the thing. And, I mean, I would love to watch another episode. If they make a sequel, even though the movie did terrible in the box office, but if they made a sequel, I would probably see it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I wasn't coming out of theater like, well, that's another one that's terrible. You know, no, I didn't do that. I was like, okay, that was The Watch. Okay, good job, guys. I mean, I didn't hate anybody, to be perfectly honest with you. I liked it all. Also, another movie I saw was the movie Klown, based on it's a movie, it's a movie that, it's based on a TV show. It's kind of like a TV show made a movie, like a season finale, like, you know, Sex and City movie, kind of. Because there was a TV show called Klown, but Klown was spelled with, like, the W is a V. Like, it's Kloven. And then the movie, the American release, they put the W there. But anyway, it's a Denmark. Not Danish, no. It's a show on Denmark, and it's a hilarious, wacky show. It's almost like a Curb Your Enthusiasm. And in the movie, this character, Frank, whose girlfriend becomes pregnant, doesn't believe he'd be a great father figure, and then Frank decides to go on a canoeing trip with his nephew, but the canoeing trip was actually supposed to be a guy trip with his best pal, Casper, and they were supposed to go drive, like, on a canoe and go and, like, see all, like, hot chicks and go to brothels, but then he brings in the nephew, in which causes wacky situations. Casper's pissed off, but he's forced to bring Bo anyway. That's the nephew, Bo. And so they all have to go on the canoes, and Casper wants to get some tail, you know, and then Frank's like, no, you got Bo's a child here, and then, you know, trying to be a good dad, but still, they're all like big children anyway, so they keep on messing that up, and it gets worse and worse, but then, but it's heartwarming, it's hilarious, it's raunchy, I like it. It's released right now in America on Draft House Cinema, or Draft House Films, which is an awesome company if you don't know. And it's on demand also, so if you want to see it on cable, and so you don't have to go to the little rinky-dink theaters, which, I mean, you should always go, you know, go to the rinky-dink theaters because they need their money. But, I mean, sometimes you don't want to go to the rinky-dink theaters because you don't want that stupid hipster behind you laughing at every freaking joke, even if it's not a joke. It's like, hi, my name's Tim. They said it! Let me fix my glasses and my little hat. and I hate those people. I just want to... Okay, I'm not getting started there. But check out Klown. It's an awesome movie. I really liked it. It was a big surprise, fun movie. So overall, my movie's Dark Knight Rises. I give the letter A. Good job. For the movie watch, I give it a B. B minus, but B. I still like the performances, but the film didn't hit what it should have been. And then for the movie Klown, I give it an A+. What, is it better than Dark Knight Rises? I don't freaking do movies reviews like that, but I give it an A+, because I was surprised. That plus was because it was a surprise to me. And it was a fun film, and it wasn't stupid. And it wasn't a foreign film that sometimes foreign films are funny, and you're like, it was really funny, but actually the subtitles and all that thing made it actually deeper and emotional, but if you remove the subtitles, it was just not good. So, I like this film. It was deep, emotional, fun, raunchy, great, and I love Klown. So, those are my reviews. Movie Boner Review. There you go. What else did I did? It's New Movie Tuesday. So, Frankie Pozos got himself a new movie. I have been saving some money, so I haven't been getting that many new Blu-rays. I haven't gotten any new Blu-rays really that much. I mean, I've gotten ones that I really wanted, or it's a deal. If it's a deal, I get it. And so I got one that's a deal. And what did I get? I got myself Total Recall. Get your Astomas. Yes, Total Recall. It was $7.99 at Best Buy. And you're like, Frank, this movie already came out, so why is it new? I don't understand, Frank. It's already out. I could see it's already out. And it's like, no, it came out Tuesday, this one. The one that's out before, it was a terrible edition. It was a terrible transfer, and it had no features. So, why would you buy a movie for $20 that had no features, and it was a terrible edition? That's insane! So, they, the great folks at Lionsgate and Studio Canal did a great special edition. They put, new features, or the features that were on the special edition disc of the DVD that came out, like, a while ago. They put that on here, and then some other new guys. And it's great. And the transfer, it's spectacular. And it's the new mind-bending edition of Total Recall. It was $7.99 at Best Buy, a deal that you cannot pass up, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't know the movie Total Recall, what the hell is wrong with you? Total Recall. In the film, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the character of Douglas Quaid, a construction worker, tired with his life, wants an adventure at Mars, or in Mars. He wants to travel to Mars. He doesn't want to, his girlfriend doesn't want, or his wife doesn't want him to travel to Mars. Friends are like, you should go to Mars. So he decides to get, because it's the future, there's brain implants. And then he decides to get a brain implant of his adventure. Like he can live a life, you know, while sleeping and then wake up and be like, oh, that was fun. Instead of traveling to Mars, literally. But he gets the implant, something happens, and bad guys are chasing him. Is he a spy? I don't know. What's going on? Duh. Will he get total recall? Because will he remember that he's a total spy and a bad guy or a good guy? He doesn't know. Total recall. Duh. Great film. Check it out. And the remake's coming out, so you can check that out. What do you think what the remake will be? Probably not great. It's not, Len Weissman, the director of Underworld's directing that, and, he ain't no Paul Verhoeven, if you know what I'm saying. But, you got Kate Beckinsale in there, you got Jessica Biel, you got Bryan Cranston, and most of all, you got Colin Farrell, in which all those performers are awesome. So, it will be fun, I guess, but it's not going to be like, I'm not going to make that face, unless... No, I won't make that face, but I'm gonna go see it because I like those guys. But it's not gonna be it's not gonna be the bee's knees, if you know what I'm saying. So that is it for Movie Boner for today. So there you go. I will be back again, maybe in a couple weeks or a week. So as always, keep your eyes to the sky. Have a great day and a great weekend and a great New Year. Love you guys.